some video tonight you're only going to see on 7 News. A Spartanburg officer speeding down Reedville Road at 80, 90, 100 miles an hour, responding to a call right before a crash. Tonight, our Brianna Smith learned that video is under review. She's joining us right now in the studio. Brianna.
Well, Amy, that 100 miles per hour at times, speeding with lights and sirens on down Reedville Road in Spartanburg County as that officer responded to a home invasion call just minutes before crashing into a woman in her car. Spartanburg police say they are investigating if the officer's actions were violated and if they're violating policy. Clocking in at 100 plus, passing on a double yellow line, weaving through 4 lanes of traffic. If you didn't know this was an officer, it would look like erratic driving.
When you're talking about officers that are out with something that they feel like is life and death, someone's kicked in somebody's door, brandished weapons, whatever. The circumstances are that typically those are code 3 responses.
And that's exactly what this was. With these buttons, you can see lights and sirens were activated as the officer and his canine were called to a home invasion. Those actions allow the officer to go above the speed limit and drive through intersections with red lights, but they should still keep safety in mind.
The bottom line is you've got to make sure that what you're doing and how you're responding is not putting someone else at risk.
But did he? Spartanburg police policy tells officers not to pass on the right. And in this video, we see that.
Emergency vehicles are supposed to go around to the left.
Those actions are now only being reviewed because of this crash. And it's this crash that's prompting Spartanburg police to encourage everyone to be more careful on the road around emergency vehicles.
It also can create other hazards where, like in this case, the officer didn't make it to the scene because he ended up being involved in a collision.
When you see flashing lights or sirens, officers want you to pull to the right no matter which lane you're in and stop until all vehicles are clear. And make sure you watch at intersections if you hear sirens.
If you're in a position where you can't move, you can't get out of the way, just sit still.
The woman that was hit by the officer was taken to the hospital. Highway Patrol has not cited anyone in this case. Officers expect that internal review to be wrapped up by tonight. We're going to update you with those findings as soon as we get them.